Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to this new video in which we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We had a nice little crash this night, nothing to worry about, but it's to be honest, I mean yesterday we already talked about it, right? So in this video we'll talk about the fundamentals. We'll talk a little bit about the reasoning behind this crash, or at least in my eyes it's very much an institution sell or will sell. Huge quantities of Bitcoin sold in a very short period of time. You can also see that right here, bam. So just wanted to talk about all of that before we get into that. If you want to receive daily trading signals from me, check out the link down in the pinned comment or the description. But yeah, let's get right into it. So to start off with a quick technical overview and technical update. I mean, yesterday we already said something like this, right? So we had this triangle forming, we were very much testing 23,900 and we still were having quite a lot of bullish momentum. But I think the bearish fundamentals just caught up to us. And I said that yesterday as well, that my bias was that we were going to have a bearish breakout. Now, I have to be honest, I thought we would first find support at 22,600, like this area. But we didn't. We broke down immediately through a whole bunch of support levels at 23,000, 22,600, as I said. Then eventually found support around 22,000, the next psychological support level. And that's where we are right now. And we're finding some support, usually after a crash like this, which we haven't seen for quite some time. Usually it's we stay pretty stable afterwards. I mean, I cannot remember the last time really. This was one of the last times, but it wasn't really a crash like this. I mean, I really cannot remember when the last time was that we had a crash like this, to be honest. Maybe here, back in September. But also there, I mean, you can see that we usually, after finding support, we usually consolidate a little bit there, and here we continue the downtrend. I think essentially that's also what we're going to do with Bitcoin, but I think we can find a little bit more support right now. And the main reason for this, I think, is a mix of both the economic circumstances changing. So the inflation is probably going up again. And with that, the monetary policy, which is not a great thing for risk on assets like Bitcoin. But apart from that, I mean, we've also had a lot of bad fundamentals with Silvergate Bank. They have problems. They lose some big customers like Coinbase. We know what the SEC is doing, of course, in the United States. So altogether, just not ideal circumstances right now for crypto, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, it's how the market is. But yeah, as I said, I mean, I've been saying it since like this crash. I think is my bias on Bitcoin right now is quite bearish. Mainly because of the fundamentals. I also think that the technicals back that up, but you could still make a case technically that we're bullish. But all right, we'll see. I think in terms of technicals, we'll stay relatively flat. All right, I think we'll get up to this level right here between 22,500 and 22,800 at the very most. But I think we'll get there, but I think we'll find resistance there and form some sort of a consolidation between 22,200, 22,100 and that level. And then at some point, I mean, this consolidation could take quite a long time, but at some point, what I expect now, but I'll obviously keep you updated on that in the next days and weeks. At some point, I think we'll drop down to this level here around 21,200 and 21,300. But apart from that, I mean, we still... I mean, I'm not expecting a crash like this again, and there's still support at 21,700 as well. There's still quite a lot of support, so it's not easy to drop down to 21,200, I think. But in the end, I think that's where the trend brings us. All right, so that's what I expect from Bitcoin for now. If you do have any questions, then let me know. But for now, take care and bye.